Duke Xander! Hey, I thought you said you were gonna draw for a while. What are you doing out here?
I don't know. I just looked at the blank page and I didn't know what to draw. Been like that for a while.
Oh, sounds like you got a bad case of art block, my friend.
You get that too?
Ah, well, not so much anymore. I've learned a few things that helped me over the years.
Can you teach me?
Ah, well, I don't know if it'll work for you too.
Please.
You know, I love how passionate you are, Duke Xander. Sure, I'll try my best to teach you a few ways to cure your art block. Oh, and all you watching this video should pay attention too. You want to know the #1 reason why I don't get art block anymore? I started a comic. You see, creating any kind of story for your characters can produce a multitude of ideas and inspirations to draw. Now, I know not all of you watching might want to tell a story, but you don't need to publish it if you don't want to. Just create a basic narrative with plot points, and you'll naturally come up with unique concepts that you can draw for that story. When I started making my comic Warwick, I got inspired by different media, like anime and my favorite movies.
I am Paul Muad'Dib Atreides, Duke of Arrakis!
And by creating a storyline for my art, it made me easily come up with unique characters, their designs, the world they inhabit, and specific scenes and scenarios that they'd be in. I got so immersed in the creating process for this comic that I am always either designing new stuff for it or drawing scenes of story points that will happen in the future. So even if you don't want to make up a storyline for your characters or art, it can always help inspire new thoughts for it.
I'll take that into consideration. You have anything more broad that can help me?
Of course! Let's talk about the second reason my art block is cowering in fear. Art studies. If I ever have a passion to draw but don't know what to do, I take a look at the artists that inspire me and study their artwork. I grab my sketchbook and look for the most interesting works. Then I try to draw it to the best of my abilities. This both helps me cure my art block because it takes away the burden of creativity from me and helps me to learn new techniques that other artists use that I can apply to my own artworks. This method was actually the main reason of why I drew so much when I first started learning. It was during COVID times and I looked up Kohei Horikoshi's artwork. Mostly I just looked at his sketches that he posted on his Twitter and redrew them to the best of my ability. His expertise on character art and perspective not only cured my art block, but taught me a lot about anatomy and foreshortening. And while redrawing and learning new skills, it naturally gave me all kinds of inspirations for my own art and made me draw unique illustrations because of those studies. Now, this technique doesn't have to just apply to character art. If you're a background artist or a portrait artist, studying other artists that work in your field can have the same effect. I sometimes try new things like study American comic art if I want to study more anatomically correct anatomy compared to that in anime. It provides unique insight, so make sure you study a broad list of media in order to take away the most valuable information from them.
Whoa, so studying others' work can help inspire me to draw my own stuff while learning simultaneously.
Oh yes, I just said that.
You just said that.
Okay, next chapter. Chapter 3. The third method to cure that art block is media consumption. Sometimes it's best to take a break from the drawing and engage in the media that inspires you to draw the most. Consuming this kind of media can take the pressure off you needing to draw stuff and also reinvigorate your creativity. When I don't know what to draw, I watch some anime that inspires me with their art style or cool moments. If I want some story ideas, I view media that has some spectacular writing that inspires my own.
May thy knife chip and shatter.
You put him last, even in death!
Now this is what works for me. This method can be uniquely tailored to you. If those things that I study are not your style, maybe poetry or reading a book can do it too. Or who knows, maybe watching your favorite musical. Maybe it's playing a video game you really love that has excellent writing to fuel your creativity. Or an awesome art style that produces passion in your heart. And you're actually kind of doing this chapter's guide already. You're watching an art video in order to help motivate you or inspire you to draw. That is so great. Chapter 4, random goofy stuff. This is a short chapter here, but sometimes in order to cure that art block, you gotta draw some wacky stuff. Why don't you look into some art challenges that can help take you out of your comfort zone and give you a readily made prompt so you don't need to worry about coming up with something. This method can help you draw new things that you didn't even know you were capable of drawing. Or maybe you should ask one of your friends to have them pick a character for you to draw, or an idea that interests them. Or just try to draw random stuff like making up your own OC and Corey Kenshin's Monsters We Make. Or draw a picture of Paul Atreides in a Looney Tunes world. These stupid ideas can be fun to draw and also help motivate that sweet creative brain of yours into having new ideas. Alright, Duke Xander, is your art block cured?
Actually, yes. I think I'm gonna use chapter 1's storytelling advice and draw a story where I'm a better artist than you.
What?
Oh, fun. Well anyway, I hope this video helped any that are watching. And if you enjoyed, then please leave a like. And if you want to join House Xander with Duke Xander and I, then don't be a stranger and subscribe.